What is up, besties? How are you guys doing this Friday or whenever you are seeing this? Today we are looking into the It Ends With Us fiasco. Now, y'all been spamming me in the comment section, and I was kind of curious myself. And when I tell y'all that I thought this movie was a rom-com until I did some research, y'all know me, I didn't do a lot. So basically what we are looking into today is, why does the cast have beef with Justin Baldoni? Now, I feel like I'm just going to use this as an excuse to talk about it, but I don't want to hear shit in the comment section about, oh, Mindy, you're biased because you like the show Jane the Virgin. First of all, I was always a diehard team Michael. So if y'all saw the show, please let me know if you were team Raphael or team Michael. And if any of you are like, I have no idea what a healthy relationship looks like, go watch Jane the Virgin. Michael was a wonderful example of healthy love. And if somehow, because I follow him on Instagram, if Brett Deer sees this, call me. Gotta shoot your shot, baby. Kobe. So yeah, Justin is from Jane the Virgin. So we got to put that out there because I know a lot of my regulars, I always reference that show, and it's leaving Netflix September 5th, which makes me so damn sad. So I guess I'm going to have to buy the DVD set. Joy. So yeah, getting back to it. In today's video, we're going to look at why the cast members unfollow Justin, why they're kind of like anti-Justin, why they're being seen with Blake and not Justin. I also took a look at, I dug into what is the beef between Blake and Justin? Like, why are they feuding? Why aren't they being seen together? Like, I don't know if y'all saw the interviews, but it's like chalk and cheese, bro. Like, Justin's talking all about like men being held accountable and seeing domestic violence so that they can learn and adjust. And then Blake's talking about outfits. Like, what? Okay. But yeah, so we're going to look at Justin and Blake's fallout, why the cast is not pro-Justin. And then I believe I got some tea on Ryan Reynolds, y'all. Ryan Reynolds and the relationship of Blake and Ryan. I also link in the description box Blake and Ryan's relationship because I've done that reading already, so feel free to check it out. Anything that you need will always be in the description box. If you want to book a private reading with me, thekarmicdf.com in the description box. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Where? It's in the description box, bestie. You right. So what is up to my regulars? I love you guys so much. I hope that you guys have an amazing weekend or whenever you're watching this. But I'm pretty sure I just covered everything that's going to be in the video. Justin and Blake, Blake, Ryan, Justin, cast and Justin. Oh, and then I believe I end the reading. By the time you see this, you got timestamps. But I ended it with from Justin's perspective because I was like, let's wrap this up in a tiny bow, or like a tidy bow. So I think I did 4 sections. By now, you'll see the timestamps. So like always, this is alleged, and for entertainment purposes only, bestie. There are 0 facts here, none whatsoever. How could she possibly know? Crazy lady talking to the dead. All right. And yeah, I think that's about it. Right? Spirit, anything else? No. We're just going to take a look. So as always, we're going to move on to the next section. If you are new here, what I do next is a timeless message meant to find you. You do not have to be spiritual. You just need to be in touch with your intuition. Go, do I feel like I should watch this? Is this a message that could be for me? And if you feel curious or if you feel like, yes, it probably is, then stick around because this message is for you. But depending on where I see you, bestie, thank you to everybody that sits through 30 seconds of ads. It's a free and easy way to support my page. Please hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you here. It's been such a fun ride. And don't forget to always check out the community posts because that's where your vote counts. But without further ado, besties, depending on where I see you, all alleged and for entertainment purposes only, even though I'm Team Michael, let's take a look what's going on with Justin and Blake. It ends with us. Let's get into it. All right, besties. So we are going to take a look at the tarot. If you stuck around, as always, take what resonates. Do not let the rest take from you. So we are just going to do a general message meant to find you at this period in your life. Keep it simple as always. If you guys enjoyed this and it resonates, please let me know in the comment section down below so that I know that these are helping. And yeah, if you want to book a private reading with me, thekarmicdf.com in the description box below. All right, Spirit Team, what is the general? I don't know why I wanted to say general population. I also hear the song Slow Ride, Take It Easy playing in my head. And then Nothing Can Stop Me, I'm on the way up. So we'll see how that plays. Okay. All right. So we have the moon reversed, 8 of swords, 7 of wands. Interesting. So Powerball. We have a B12. No. Every time. What is that? What? Y'all, I swear to God, just let me go on a tangent for 2 seconds. This light is fine all of the time. But whenever I go to record, they shut it off. Like, I don't understand. This never happens until I'm recording. The spirit does what it wants to do. The moon card's about illumination and my light just shut off. Okay. And in both cards, with the 8 of swords too, there's something about, I think some of you are tapping into your intuition. With the moon card in reverse, with that 8 of swords, but with it's kind of giving me this vibe of like, we're starting to step into our power. We're realizing where we feel like we're trapped, and we're trying to intuitively find a way forward. I think a lot of you, this could be relationships, job, lifestyle, friends, whatever. It feels like a lot of you are going like, okay, I'm seeing this for what it is. And yes, I may be stuck, but if I see it, it's kind of giving me this vibe of like, okay, maybe I'm in like a bad situation. Spirit, give me an example. Okay, say you're in like a relationship and you just kind of, you know that it's not working anymore. It feels like oil and water, right? And you made a lot of excuses. Yeah, I'm hearing the song, shut up when I'm talking to you. So I think you've dealt with a lot of people that are like disrespectful. And I think right now, Spirit's kind of showing you that shit's being illuminated so that you can fight for yourself with the 7 of wands. Because it's giving me like, I've been trapped, but the trap is an illusion, right? And with swords, it's thoughts, it's words. So we've been trapped by people's perspective of us, projection of us. It's reminding me of a friend that I've had to cut off recently where it's like, you're not understanding me. You're dedicated to misunderstanding me. You're not trying for conflict resolution. And so I got to call it. Like, that's kind of the vibe here. It's like, I'm starting to see what's really going on. I realize that I'm here to fix things. I realize that I'm trying to meet you halfway, but you're not meeting me halfway. So why am I doing all of the work? Why do I have to show up for you, stress myself out, deplete my energy? And then I'm constantly in the defense. It almost feels like, you know what I'm being drawn to is there was a quote from Kim Kardashian, which, you know, I'm not a huge fan, but I like this quote where she was like, can everybody just get their shit together so that I can have one off day? Like, why? Like, I feel like a lot of you are the strong ones. I'm hearing surface pressure in my mind's ear. I'm just going to say that. Where it's just like, why do I have to be strong? Why do I feel like I'm walking up quicksand when it's so easy for you? I got your back. I'm pouring into you. I love you. You know that I care about you. Again, this could be friends, family, love, take what resonates. But it's almost like, why do I feel trapped being a part of your life, giving to you when you're not giving to me? So I feel like this is a message from Spirit where it's like, I think a lot of you might be reflecting on past connections. This could be from 3 years ago. You might have an ex coming up for you right now where it's like, how did I let that happen? One thing Spirit's just immediately saying is don't beat yourself up. Like, everything is a chapter to help us learn who we are. And so it was meant to happen, right? Because like Spirit's drawing me to how now I'm at a place where if someone, you know, disrespects me or they take advantage of me as a person, instead of me popping off and flipping out and acting like a fucking child, I'm like, all right, we're just not a match anymore. And I'm just going to have to accept it for what it is. And I'll cut off and I will grieve it and then I'll let it go. Like, the door's shut, end of discussion. I think Spirit's asking you to be brutally honest with yourself about who's around you and if they're actually benefiting your life, or if you may be growing out of it, but you might be conditioned to give. You might be conditioned to feel like, it almost feels like I'm leveling up and I want other people to come with me and they're not. And so it's like I'm pulling and it's like, but this is hurting me. It's impacting me. And they're not even asking me how I'm doing because frankly, they're drowning and they don't even have the emotional capacity to ask how I'm doing. So if I'm worried about y'all, who's worried about me? That's the vibe that I'm getting here. And with King of Wands in the reverse, it's giving me, I'm taking my energy back. If this doesn't actually give to me, then it's not something that I should aim towards. Because if you have a king, that's masculine energy, that's going after something. But if I got a king of wands in the reverse at the back end, it's kind of giving me more of like a, if this isn't feeding me, my energy shouldn't be poured into it. So it doesn't even have to be relationships. It could be a lifestyle. It could even be family, right? Like maybe you're going through a more spiritual lifestyle and you got a lot of regular logical people and no one's better or less. We're just different. We have different paths to take, right? Like, I'm super spiritual, a lawyer, a cop, they can't be as sensitive as I am. Does that make them better than me or vice versa? No, we have different roles to play. And I think a lot of you are getting honest with yourself, or spirit is asking you to get honest with yourself, because it's like, again, if nobody's worried about you, but you're worried about everybody else, who's worried about you? Because the people that you're worried about, again, it seems like they're drowning. It seems like they're choosing to stay stuck. Going back to that Eight of Swords, it's like, I don't want to see the way forward, especially if I have someone like you to drag me the long way. It's reminding me of a lot of people I've dated where it's like, oh, you're like a free healer, a free therapist. So maybe you guys relate to that, especially if you're an empath. Yeah, because with this Five of Cups right under it, it's like, grieve the loss of the people that couldn't elevate with you, because with the Magician card right after that, you will manifest what it is that you want. Spirit is being like, I feel like it's a Bible quote or something about brutal honesty or so. I can't get it, Spirit. I don't know what you're saying. So, or maybe it's like an AA thing. Yeah, it's an AA commandment. I remember now. It's been a while, y'all. I've been sober for 5 years now. Whatever. Something about when we can be brutally honest with ourselves. Has anybody heard of the 12 steps? There's a, oh my God, this bothers me now. Spirit, what is it? When we take accountability and be brutally honest with ourselves. It's one of those steps. If anybody knows it, put it in the comments. But it's something like that. It's like we're taking stock of where we went wrong. Because even if we're the good guy, right, we're still screwing ourselves by trying to help people that don't want to be helped. And frankly, I think you and I can be honest here in knowing that more often than not, we elevate because shit goes south, right? A lot of times it's like there's a death in the family and it wakes you up, or you're going through some form of spiritual awakening and that wakes you up, or friends and family, something falls apart. Usually it's when we're in a low point that we decide to change. So you're not going to get your friends, family, your loved ones to change. They have to want to change. So you need to be brutally honest with yourself in this chapter of your life. Does this match who I want to become? Does this match who I see for myself? And I'm seeing characters in my mind like Tony Robbins, Dolores Cannon. I'm seeing therapists on YouTube. I'm seeing singers, dancers, artists. I feel like a lot of you have been told that, like, you can't do that. You can't get that far. You need to help bring me with you. And it's just like, I think a lot of you have been conditioned to feel like you're selfish for choosing yourself. But Spirit's like, I just keep feeling the need to tell you to ask yourself, what about me? What about my needs? Because I feel like y'all worry so much about everybody else's needs, but what about yours? Because when we fill our own cup up, we are that much more useful to those around us. And people that have an issue with us having boundaries and worrying about ourselves first, they benefited from us as like energy vampires, taking the energy that we need in order to pour into ourselves. And frankly, we're fucking up their karma and ours. So I think Spirit's asking you, while you're continuing to notice these chapters closing down in your life and these cycles ending, I'm also seeing something here about when you release new people and new environments and social gatherings and stuff will come in with this Three of Cups. But it's like with this Two of Wands in reverse, we're at a standstill because we have to. It's giving me like spring cleaning, right? It's like it's spring, we feel the new, and so the old shit's gotta go. And sometimes that's people, and we can have love for these people, but sometimes, you know, they're stepping stones, right? Like a lot of the times the people we knew in high school, we don't exactly, not all of us, we really tend to grow out of that, right? Because we evolve and we figure out who we are. You're figuring out who you're becoming. Don't let anyone or anything get in the way. Feel your feelings and purge and release what you need to. But at the end of the day, you matter. And if this is hindering your growth and if it's taking from you, it's not for you, bestie, and you intuitively know that. The Moon card's in reverse. I know, and with that Seven of Wands, it's like, I've had to fight for this, but with the Eight of Swords, it's like, but I'm trapped while fighting for this because I'm the only one fighting. Yeah, I'm hearing the song, I Know I'm Not the Only One, and then I'm seeing the Six of Pentacles in reverse in my mind's eye. You're done being a giver that doesn't get anything back is kind of the message from Spirit. And if you haven't hit that point, you're going to. So just honor the emotions as it comes up. Honor the grief if you're feeling it. But let those motherfuckers go. Okay, bestie? Because frankly, They don't seem to care about you, right? Like you pull your energy back and you don't hear from nobody unless they need you, right? But they don't ever ask you how you're doing. Not a friend, not a good lover, not a good family member. Bye, Felicia. You know what I mean? So I think we're being brutally honest with ourselves. I cannot get that. See, I never really did the whole AA shit. I just kind of got sober and apologized and did the inner work. But there is something, I can't think of the commandment. It's something about when we're brutally honest with ourselves and taking inventory. That's going to bother me, but by the time I post this, I'll forget. So if anybody knows that one, oh my God, hold on. I'm going to get this. When we were brutally honest with ourselves, taking inventory, something like that. I don't know. I just, whatever. Someone please, if you know it, put it in the comments, because it's honestly a really good way to look at things. Being honest with ourselves is what this pile is really all about. So whatever it is you're going through, oh my God, I just heard that song. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. With open arms and open eyes, yeah. Your spirit team has your back, so call for help. Even if you don't believe in it, right? Just be like, God, help me. God, whatever I believe in, doesn't matter. Allah, whatever. Allah, please help me heal. God, please bring better people into my life. God, help me release this person that's hindering my growth. Universe, my spirit guides, ancient, whatever it is that you call upon, your passed on loved ones, whatever. Energy. Doesn't matter. Spirituality doesn't matter. But your spirit team has your back. You're releasing karmic cycles. Chapters are closing. If people are falling away, let them fall away. You're becoming who you're meant to be, and don't let anybody stop you. And now I'm hearing the song again. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. I'm telling you guys, you're about to win. You're about to win. And whatever is being released from your life, I'm hearing will come back in tenfold. So if you're releasing a man or a woman or a they, you're going to get a better one. If you're releasing friendships, you're going to get a better one. If you're releasing a job, guess what, bestie? You're going to get a better one. So keep doing you. Keep prioritizing you. You're a good role model by doing that. You're going to impact others, and you're going to impact yourself, because then you're going to realize, I got me, and there's nothing more free than that. So I'm going to leave it here, besties. Let me know down in the comments section if this helped you. If you'd like to book a private reading, thekarmicdf.com in the description box. This deck that I used in the description box. But without further ado, let's get into the pop culture section. What the F is going on with It Ends With Us? All alleged and for entertainment purposes only, besties. Let's get into it. All right, besties. So we are going to take a look at this It Ends With Us fiasco. Who did what, when, where, why, all alleged, and for entertainment purposes only. So as always, thank you to everybody that sits through 30 seconds of ads. It's a free and easy way to support my page, and it's how I can continue to keep making these. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and definitely comment down below what you think is going on. I feel like it's ego v ego, y'all. Like, I'm sure there's more to it, but a Virgo and an Aquarius with creative endeavors, I could see bumping heads by that alone, but we're going to look into this. I want to take a look first, which by the timestamp you already know. I want to look more at the cast and go from there. If you guys didn't hear already, from my understanding, the cast is not following Justin Baldoni on any socials now, or on Instagram, I guess. They're not posing with him in photos, and they're kind of just pussyfooting around the idea of Justin, for lack of a better, yeah. So we're going to look at why they have an issue with him. All alleged and for entertainment purposes only. I love how messy my deck is, because I feel like that's exactly what this is. Mess. All right. Well, what's the issue here? Seven of Swords. Okay. 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 There's a lot going on. Hold on. Judgment cards, public eye. Seven of Swords, deception. Three of Pentacles, not working. Ten of Pentacles is stability, though. Why is that in reverse, Spirit? Is it possible that they didn't have enough money? Because I could see this being like, let's say Justin had the dream and people had the pockets. And so it's like, there's definitely an issue here about egos. I felt that right away, not shocked. But it's almost like it's his passion project, I need to pull more because this could go quite a few ways. Like, okay, hold on. Pause. Spirit team, tap me into this a little bit better. Explain to me why not working. Are we sure that the sales were good in the very beginning? Like, there's something here about money, which is why I'm getting hung up. Because I'm like, I thought the issue was like egos, which I see that here. Definitely people feeling like they can't speak up. They, but that Eight of Swords is very telling to me, victim of circumstances. There's something, I need to pull more. This doesn't make full sense. We want other people. Okay. Is it possible that the team just likes Blake better? Is that possible? Because she's a Virgo. So she's the Queen of Pentacles here. And I'm asking about why they're anti-Justin. And what I see here is it possible Blake is putting more money into this than we know about, or putting more of her and Ryan's money into this or something? Because there's something here about money. There's a hang up about money. I can't get that out. Something about the foundation wasn't firm. Like, is it possible that, like, I don't know, Justin had this dream and he wanted to create it and it was all more of a vision than actual, like, I can implement it? And so maybe he was a little out of his, you know, and so luckily, because, you know, he's famous enough, he's on Jane the Virgin, like, duh. But maybe he pulled in reinforcements. This is giving me like a loan shark or so. There's something here about money, which is why I'm getting caught up. It's not working. Public eye. What is the deception? I swear to God, there's something to do with money here. I can't get money out of my head. Like, is it possible Justin didn't have enough money to finish the project and like Blake and Ryan put some of their money in, and then it's like, well, I'm helping you, so I should be able to speak what I want into existence too, because it's my money as well, because other people, right? Victim of circumstances. And if it's the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, it just, for me, this feels more financial, and then Blake stepping in, and then like creative differences. Something, yeah, friction, yeah. Definitely friction with Blake. What? This don't make no sense to me. You know what? I gotta give it to them. They're doing a good job hiding what's really going on, because the math ain't mathin' for me in this. Y'all, I'm gonna need your internet sleuths to tell me what I'm missing here, because y'all know me. I don't know if you guys follow Sloan, but I watched his like 12-minute video on this, and then I got to work. Friction. So yeah, there's definitely an issue between Blake and Justin, and I'll look into that. But who has anxiety towards who? Because someone is this feels more like Blake. The math is not mathing. I need to, okay. Y'all, just for a sec, I'm going to get out of my head and out of what I saw online, and I'm going to pretend like I'm like reading a client or something, because I'm getting hung up on what the tabloids are saying. Give me a minute here. Why do I feel like Blake... What? Okay. Is it possible that Blake regrets getting involved in this because she didn't get to put her 2 cents in all of it, and then the team just sided with her? Because the money thing is really getting me hung up. You know what? I'm so hung up on that I need a second deck. I'm going to do this weird today, y'all, but Mercury's in Gatorade, and frankly, we're all just doing the best we can. You know what I mean? Okay, actually pause before I get clarifiers, because I paused it and I was like, Spirit, what the hell's going on? I do think with the Eight of Swords being reversed, a victim of circumstance, there is something about them like choosing Blake's side. I could feel that, because there's something here about like picking a team, because I'm seeing like sports in my mind's eye. So it's definitely a team thing, and we'll look into why exactly Blake has a hang up with Justin and vice versa. But I almost feel like the cast members are just kind of siding with her. So I'm having a hard time. I need to like clarify. Okay, so I shuffled off camera. This is my apprentice deck because I know some people ask. And for those that like this deck, it's Red Fairy Tarot. I just don't have a link. So sorry about that. I need to know what this money thing is because I'm getting hung up. Tower card, okay. There's something about money. Is it possible that at one point it was stalled or something? Because the Tower card, my tarot readers, Tower is about like it's not on sturdy foundation. Temperance card, we need to start over. Knight of Pentacles, we're not putting the money in. I feel like, is it possible that Justin had a dream, but he needed like the financial backing, and so maybe he just picked the wrong people? You know what I mean? Let me pull like 3 more, but hold on. Queen of Cups. Lovers in reverse. That don't make no sense. Queen of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Is it possible that what's-her-face put money into this? There's something here with money. I don't think I'm quite picking it up, because then I'm like King of Swords in reverse. Like, why would you be in reverse and Ace of Pentacles in reverse? This is giving me like we didn't have enough money. Like maybe they almost maybe they almost couldn't make the movie. But then maybe there's something here with like maybe Blake's feuding with Ryan about finances, so that could be what I feel is like there's so many egos and other outside forces impacting this that's why I'm having a hard time nailing it down. Because you probably have people here that are like, I don't know if we're gonna have the money to survive. And then you have people here that are like, Blake and Justin are feuding. I guess we're Team Blake because, you know, like we need to be, she's the powerhouse. Like Justin's not as big as her. Like I see a lot of things going on, so it's confusing. Yeah, 10 of Cups in the reverse as the back deck. Again, not work. There's something. Wait a minute. That's Ryan. Did they have to put their money into this? I don't know how I could see it any other way. Ace of Wands asked when I asked that. Ace of Wands. There's definitely a hang up too about like Ryan being, you know what I feel like? I could be wrong, but I kind of feel like maybe they all just kind of dominated his movie. Because they're painting him out like the bad guy, and I think this is why I'm getting so hung up, because this doesn't read to me like he's the bad guy. If anything, I would say the worst thing about it is maybe he had a dream, but he didn't have the backing for it, didn't have the funding. Because I keep being drawn to like movies where they have a scene about a loan, like in Yes Man when he does loans, but they always get rejected. Yeah, and then I'm being drawn to my Fool's Gold. So there's something here about maybe cash flow wasn't working or whatever, and so it was like we gotta bring in reinforcements. This just seems so, y'all, one thing I'll tell you, it's as messy out there as it is on the tabloids. Like, yeah. Did Ryan have to step up and put money into this? You know what this feels to me? This feels to me like if, this is an example, I don't know if it's literal, I don't know. But this would be like if Ryan was like really passionate about something. The movie, obviously. Duh. And then it was like, okay, we're running out of funds. I'm bugging out. And then Blake and Ryan are like, okay, we'll front this much to help get the movie off the ground or something. But then they like overpower his creative endeavor part of it, because now it's like, well, I own rights to this too. Because what I see is it being a passion project that then becomes a nightmare on Justin's side. I'm not seeing anything about him being a problem. I'm trying, this is reminding me of when I was trying to pull on the Kaylani reading about if she was into the CULT stuff. I feel like I'm digging and there's nothing here. This just, I could be wrong. Gossip. Gossip. I think we already know everything, kind of. Like, people gossiping for the movie. I think that's also part of it. I think that is true. I think that there are some people that are like, yes, let's keep the tension going for the tabloids so that people see us. People that wouldn't have necessarily seen us because we know it's going viral. I see that happening as well. There's a lot of moving parts here. You know what? I feel like I'm going to waste my time if I just keep pulling at this, because I feel like we need to look at Blake and Justin specifically. Hold on, what's the back deck? This contract. Burden. What? I feel like this is almost giving me like their beef becoming the cast's problem. Rejection. Queen of Swords. Why am I getting feminine energy being the problem? If it's Justin. Fights. Page of Cups. Detachment. Okay, Emperor's in reverse. Why? Page. Look at this. Emperor. So I would think Emperor would be Justin, right? He's the one that wanted to do the film. Page of Pentacles. Something he is trying to accomplish, right? Justice scale is in the reverse. I don't think we have this story right. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at the beef between Blake and Justin specifically. Maybe I should have just did that first, but I figured the cast would be a little bit easier, but I guess not. Let's check it out. All right, besties. So we are going to look at what specifically with Justin and Blake. When I was shuffling off camera, I just keep hearing creative differences. So I don't know, y'all. But thank you to everybody that sits through the ads or plays them in the background. I appreciate the support. Hit subscribe if you're new here, bestie. And don't forget to check out the community polls so that your vote counts. Also, I want to point out that sometimes things can be that simple, right? Because if we got creative differences and then you got a whole bunch of egos, then things will just blow the fuck up. Like, sometimes it just can be that simple. And I feel like, you know, Blake is kind of a powerhouse, and she's kind of, you know, like Sloane's video said, she's kind of giving J-Lo vibes. Like, she's just giving nepotism. I don't relate, and I feel like I know the tabloids are saying that Justin's the problem, and maybe when I pull this, it's possible, but sometimes, you know, you hit somebody's trigger and they're not actually the I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. We'll see. Restructuring. This is giving me the same fucking thing I felt before. Did she have to put money into this? Did she have to put money into this? Did she have to put money into this? Did Blake have to put money into this? Because I'm reading something about money again. 9 of Cups in reverse. What I wanted didn't pan out. 6 of Swords, we got to transition. Why? Towers in reverse. It's not working. We got to restructure. 4 of Wands. That just kind of feels to me like a close environment. It feels quite literal. The movie said itself. 8 of Pentacles, not working. Why? Ace of Pentacles. That also feels to me like, hey, I'm saying something. Hey, no, I'm saying something. Hey, no, I want it this way. Hey, no, I want it. I feel like there's egos going on here. I mean, a Virgo and an Aquarius with creative differences. Come on. Aquariuses are fixed signs. Virgos are really, I have a Virgo stellium. We're a little anal, for lack of a better word. Okay. Wait. That's Ryan, isn't it? Isn't he a Scorpio? This is what we're not seeing. Okay. Okay. Bro. Is it possible she got relationship issues going on too? Make it make sense. Nothing on the news is adding up to what I'm seeing. Please, if y'all internet sleuths, please explain to me what the hell I'm seeing. Oh, T. Oh my God, T. Oh, I just heard the song Charlie Puth, You Just Want Attention, You Don't Want My Heart. And if you guys remember, I'll try to remember to put it in the description box, but I've done a reading on Ryan and Blake. Their relationship. You could just search it, but I'll try to put it in the description box. This reads to me like Ryan, God, I wish I remembered the relationship reading. Didn't I say something about him having an issue with her doing other shit? Because this reads to me like, I don't like the connection between you two. Ace of Cups reverse, the Star card. The Star in reverse is giving me like what we're not seeing. King of Cups is in the reverse. I'm pissed. Why? Ace of Cups. I don't want that emotional bond between you two. I think Ryan got a little triggered. And if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure in the reading I did with them, it said something along the lines that he doesn't like her doing, you know, I mean, she's a beautiful girl, like shit. I'd date her. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, she's probably not whatever, semantics. But this is a lot messier than I thought it would be. I think there's something about money. I don't know if this is out or not. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. There's something about money. I don't think Justin had the financial backing he wanted. I just don't see it there. There's a hang up about money. And I feel like maybe Blake and Ryan stepped up to the plate. But you know how people are when they give you money, they fucking hang it over your head. So remember that shit, because that's what it feels like. It's almost like say we're halfway through production, we're running out of money, Blake and Ryan front it, and then it's like, well, now that our money's getting put into it, we better have a say. Like, it's giving that. Like, I think that's part of why Ryan got to do write a scene, because it's like, we put money into it, it's ours, which is no, it's not, but okay. Okay. There's trouble in paradise. I know. Why? Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Dude, there's something here about Ryan being jealous, and now I'm hearing jealous by Labyrinth. The Nine of Pentacles is a card about being single. The World card, however, feels, in this instance, like cyclical behavior, but also like the world is going to see this. So again, there's this jealousy that I'm feeling from Ryan. And then the Death card is like, we're not changing. We're not evolving. So I think what you got is, you know, rich assholes that are entitled, that are getting triggered, that are just projecting onto each other. Honestly, the more I do work on myself, the more I'm like, these adults are just kids in adult bodies. Look, Four of Pentacles is like it's like I'm clinging. I can't let go. But yeah, because now I'm hearing the song, You Needed Me. Dude, there's something here with Ryan and being jealous. What is this? The public's, you know what they're like drawing me to is like, oh my God. Like those spouses that are like, you can't go out in public wearing that. Like, it's giving me that energy. With the Judgment card and the Four of Pentacles, I'm clinging too hard. Public eye. Deception. We're not getting this full story. We're not. I'm sorry. I'm not buying it. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Bro, there's something here about the relationship. I'm not even tapping into Justin. I feel like Justin is just getting all of the hate because of a bunch of people and their egos and money issues that either y'all know about and I just didn't see online because I didn't research that much, or y'all do know about it and I'm just reaffirming that that's the major contender here. It's like if I ran out of money for my passion project and asked you to front and then you told me how to run my business. Like, that's how this feels. I'm going to be honest. There's something here about Ryan and Blake's relationship crumbling even though they won't let it. I don't know what the hell that's got to do with anything because I'm asking again about Justin, but there's something here about like there's fighting between Ryan and Blake. Egos are getting hurt there too. And it's like, we know that we should be broken up, but we're not letting go of each other with that Five of Cups in reverse and the Two of Swords in the reverse. You know, I almost wonder if Blake likes to provoke Ryan. I'm going to be honest. Because this is kind of giving me like, this is toxic. I hate this energy. But it's kind of giving me like tit for tat is what I'm hearing. Like, Ryan kind of controls what she can and can't do. So it would be like, really pretending to be into the kissing scene to piss Ryan off or something like that. Like there's something here where I feel like Justin, yeah. Oh my God, I just heard collateral damage. Bruh. I feel like I need to pull for Justin himself because I don't think we got this story even close to right. Three of Wands, other people. Page of Wands is like aggressive. I'm speaking. And then Six of Wands is ego. I'm telling you, this has a lot to do with egos. I really just... Okay. Justin, here we are. There's a clash between Ryan and Justin specific. I'm fucking telling you, this is the main problem. Justin's an Aquarius. Ryan's a Scorpio. I mean, that and it seems like Blake kind of... What I'm hearing is bulldozes over Justin. I feel like Justin had a completely different vision of what this was supposed to be. Like, aren't they saying, because I remember when I saw the trailer, I was like, oh my God, that looks like such a good rom-com. And then everybody was like, this is not a rom-com, it's about DV. I feel like Justin wanted it to be like all about that, all about creating awareness, and Blake just kind of turned it into another bullshit for money and fame. Like, it just seems like they ruined a good thing. I don't care. I'm gonna, you know what? I said what I said. Because I don't feel like we got this story right. This is like two males' egos going after the one girl. I'm telling you, there's something here. Is it possible that, I swear to God, it feels like Blake was playing games? I feel like Blake is the, I feel, yeah, when I said that, I heard Taylor Swift, It's Me, Hi, I'm the Problem, It's Me. And who better than Taylor? Because Taylor sings that song knowing damn well she can't admit that she's the problem. I feel like Blake's the problem. I'm sorry. There's something here about the men clashing. I feel like they've had words. I feel like Ryan is one of those types that's like, don't linger on my bitch too long. You know what I mean? Like, it's giving me that type of vibe. Like, the males are clashing. The cast members are like, what the fuck's going on? Like, there's just, it's a mess. Like, I think it's messier than what I feel like that's why the cast is like, whatever, fuck it. Like, this was already a shit show. Like, let's run with it. I feel like, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like the cast, I'm kind of pulling on their energy. Give me a minute. Why did the cast unfollow Justin? You know what I'm seeing? Like this, like, not me. I feel like because Blake and Ryan have such a high authority, it's like, oh my God, Spirit, just say that again. Sleeping with the bad guy, you know, or so. I butchered the shit out of it. It came in, it was gone. It's like picking the lesser of two evils. You know what I mean? I feel like Blake is a type where it's like you need to pick a side. And again, it's like both of them, Blake and Ryan, putting their fucking 2 cents in their business where it does not belong. Because, like, if you're going to offer to help, there shouldn't be strings attached. And I think that's where Justin got screwed over. This is so weird. This is not what I was like. Look, why am I asking about Blake and Justin and why there was tension? And we got something here about their relationship not working, the two men clashing. There's something here to do. I think this was Blake. I'm sorry I said what I said. And her shitty-ass marriage, respectfully. Like, bro, come on. Yeah, I'm hearing the song, I'm a bitch, I'm a mother, I'm a child. I feel like I think she's an aggressor. I think you had two egos, and I think eventually Justin kind of just folded and was just like, fuck it. Like, I care about this, so I want it out. I think that's where the PR crisis team came in, because it was just like, I care about this. I still want it to come out, even if it went as badly as it did. I think this was his passion project, and they ruined it. I'm being drawn to, like, movies and people I know where you got that problematic couple that always screams at each other and they make everybody else have to deal with their problems. I'm telling you, something's not right with Brian and Blake. I'm just not buying it. I'm gonna try really hard to remember to link that. But I did do a reading on the relationship. I'm gonna pull for Justin alone because this is weird. Oh, okay. If Justin was the problem, guys, if Justin was a problem, why is the Emperor upright with the Justice card? If he was a problem. I feel like this is also Spirit saying, like, I think people will see his character speaks for itself. And I think he's going to be okay. So I don't know if this is like, if his PR team searches for YouTube videos or anything. But it seems like he's going to be all right. Because I think his character shines true. Because I'm hearing the song, I see your true color shining through. I think Blake, it's just like, Blake is giving me Jlo, Meghan Markle, Amber Rose Heard, whatever the hell her name was. It's giving me that. We don't have this story right. Two of Wands is friction. Knight of Wands. I'm telling you, Knight of Wands with the Ace of Swords in the reverse is regrets coming from Justin. Two of Wands because of the friction. I think he tried everything to make this work, if I'm being honest. I think they steamrolled over him. So real quick, I want to pull for him specifically because I really do think I love how see, this is why you can't, listen, this is why you can't be trusting the news with your life, bro. Trust your intuition. Like, remove your emotions and go, do I really trust this? Is the mathing? Have I done enough research, or did I just look at one Facebook post? Because these motherfuckers be lying. These hoes ain't loyal, bestie. These hoes ain't loyal. I want to check out from Justin's perspective, and then we'll call it. All right, so we're going to take a look and see what was the beef from Justin's perspective. I feel like that's where we'll get some more clarifying answers, because what I see is just a fog of egos. That's what I really see above all this. I feel like, because I'm being drawn to how, like, you know how, like, Quiet on Set, when that came out, it was like everybody was just kind of like trying to, like, I'm seeing like Homer Simpson meme where he like tries to disappear into the grass. I feel like that's really where the cast members are at. It's like, let's not cause too much damage, let's just go with it. But I feel like I'm hearing that, like, that Blake's a diva. But there's also something with Ryan, but I don't know. Let's check it out from Justin's perspective, because I feel like that'll be useful. And you guys let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm always open to being wrong, but there's just something here. The math just ain't motherfuckers, the math just ain't mathing for me. All right, Justin. Well, rejected. Yeah, I'm not shocked there. Yeah, we know that. There's something about fucking finances, I'm telling you. Wait. Okay. Okay. So the sun. Do I really want to go there? Do I really want to go there? Am I getting that right, Spirit? Is there any rumors that maybe, oh my God, I'm hearing John Legend cross the line. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So tea. Oh my God. What? What? Okay. So, okay. Let's, very hypothetical, all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. There are zero facts here. I'm sure I'm not accurate at all. The sun card, right, is usually about like seeing things, illuminating. The sun card's in reverse, which means it's something that isn't seen by the public. Then we have the Lover's card. And if I got a card about rejection, and then you got a Queen of Cups upright, which is like a nurturing energy, a loving. And then notice how in this card specifically, she's kind of sexy and alluring. Almost like, yeah, I heard the song Can't Touch This. Is it possible that Blake crossed a line, then projected it onto Justin? Because wasn't there a rumor that Blake said that Justin lingered? I call bullshit. If anything, I think Blake might have liked it. Maybe even led Justin on, but then projected something that she was guilty of. But then there's also this thing about money, too. There's something in the work, man. Three of Wands, other people. Detached, yeah, okay. We know that. This is like getting ousted. Okay. Wasn't this like written first? Like, wasn't it because there was an author, right? Is the movie a romanced version of the book? Like, was it a book first? Because I keep remembering there's an author, right? Because this is kind of giving me like, he wanted to keep it more about what it was about. Like, with the Hierophant card, with the star, it's like, I want the public eye to see this like masterpiece for what it is. I don't want it tainted. The Hierophant card is about structure. It's about like we don't get away from the rules. So when we're talking about turning a book into a movie, this is like keep it the same. You know what I mean? Yeah, what I'm hearing, it's all the same, only the names will change. I feel like he was really passionate about getting this book out into the public eye. I feel like he's passionate about this type of shit. So I think there's like an extra tinge of pain because he's not that type of guy. If anything, like, I don't know, like maybe he got a little too far into method acting, so maybe I feel like, because what I'm hearing is like Blake is like intentionally misunderstanding him. There's so much egos going on that it's hard for me to just be like, this is what it is. Because, like, I see everybody getting fucking triggered. Do we know what the astrology was when this was going down? Everybody's bitter. Everybody's mad. But he gets kicked out, and I feel like he was really passionate about it. He wanted it just like it was. It was like, you know how, like, when people try to remake a fucking classic and they ruin it? Like, well, I'm not going to say that because I might trigger people. Pick a different movie. Footloose, right? The second Footloose, garbage. No one watched it. Mean Girls, right? I feel like he was trying to really embody the book, because then I'm being drawn back to this book. And it's like, I want the public to really get the message. I think they are totally painting Justin. I think he's the fall guy. I think he's the fall guy for ego issues, money issues, sexual tension that shouldn't have been there. And Blake is just a trailblazer, and she's just blazing over everybody. She's really giving J-Lo vibes. If you guys want, I did a reading on J-Lo. I will probably forget to link it, so this is me reminding you I have a video on J-Lo and Ben Affleck too. Yeah, it's like I'm creating my dream and it comes with nothing but fights. No matter what I do, I'm beaten down. Yeah, I'm hearing the song, I get knocked down, but I get up again. It's like he tried so hard. I see him trying so hard to make everybody happy at the expense of himself. I really feel like this really started, and I really don't give a shit what anybody says. I don't care if this is not out in the news. I feel like Blake and Ryan might have gave some money because there was money issues, and then they completely took over. You know what it's reminding me of with Jane the Virgin, ironically? It reminds me of Jane the Virgin when the father was struggling, and so... No, I lied. The point is, like, he has his mother come and help him on the set because he's an actor, and the mother completely bulldozes everything. She's like, nope, I don't like your outfit. You need to pick this outfit. Nope, we got to change this scene. That's how I feel in my mind. I feel like I'm in Justin's energy, and I'm like... Why are you changing this? Why are you changing that? Why can't you be happy with what I've created? This is the way it's supposed to be. This is how the author wrote it. This is a movie about domestic violence. Why are you foo-fooing this shit? Like, I feel like Justin is a creative, and Blake is also a very talented actress, but I feel like she kind of lost sight of the point of what it... I mean, I think the point was probably always fame for her, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. I just feel like Justin got... bulldozed. This isn't fair. 8 of Cups. I don't even want to walk away, but I have to. Why? Shut the fuck up. Why is Ryan Reynolds' energy all up in this? Is it possible they fucked or something, like had a fling? Or maybe it was just, maybe the tension was just too undeniable, because I feel like they started off good. Didn't they, like, at the very beginning of this, they talked together before they separated and never saw each other? I'm telling you, there's something here with Ryan being jealous. Keep hearing Jealous by Labyrinth. Knight of Cups in the reverse. He's a Scorpio. Something to do. I also think part of him leaving was, I can't deal with Ryan and that bullshit. So again, I think there was a jealousy issue here. And Ryan steamrolling too. I feel like Ryan and Blake both bulldoze. It's like, it's giving, yeah, because I'm seeing Matilda where it's like, I'm big, you're small, I'm right, you're wrong. It's giving me like, I've been in this industry for this long, so you need to listen to me. I feel like they completely, no. Page of Pentacles. I'm so sorry. 10 of Wands is a burden not worth having, and the King of Cups is Ryan. I just can't. And then Page of Pentacles is also about, like, physical, tangible ideas. So again, this is reiterating what I was saying. Ryan bulldozing and being like, we should do it this way. I got an idea for this. This is how you should do this scene. Remember they said he did a scene or something? I feel like Justin don't ever want to work with Ryan again. We're not getting this story right at all. I mean, are we shocked? I'm never shocked. That's why every time I hear the news, I'm like, let me get my cards. Or, ooh, let me ask the besties if they want to see this too. Because I can't. Knight of Pentacles pulling out. 7 of Cups, many possibilities. 4 of Cups, I've been ousted, so I might as well think of something else. I think right now Ryan's in a place where it's like, you know what? The magic I wanted to create, B+. I did the best I could with what I had. I'm going to leave it behind, and hopefully this will make for people to, yeah, because I'm hearing the song, That's Something to Be Proud Of, That's a Life You Could Lay Your Hat On. I think it was 2 things for him. It was kind of giving me like, notice how he's like stepping out on his own. I feel like this was for him to kind of like be brought back into the spotlight as his own person. So I don't know if everybody else knows him as the guy from Jane the Virgin, Raphael, but that's how I knew him. But it kind of feels to me like right now he's in a phase where it's like, fuck it, I'm going to just leave it alone. I see it, why they're behaving the way they are. I just want to pursue what I'm passionate about. And I got the movie out. I got the message out. That's what it was all about. So let me just retreat my energy, be the bigger person. It is what it is. Like, that's kind of the vibe. See how the clouds behind him? It's like, I'm leaving the bullshit in the past. I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. I feel for him. There he is. Intuition. Okay. Yeah, it's like, I know I gotta go, but I don't want to. And it's also like, I think he knows. Yeah. I think he knows that if he was to speak up and really be like, this is what went down, that there are power couples, what I'm hearing, and it's like the industry blacklists so quickly. So for him, it's like, okay, I could be painted as the bad guy. Keep it moving. Yeah, it's giving me keep it pushing, like an evolved Aquarius. It's like, I can see the higher perspective. It's not worth the fallout. I'm going to be the bigger guy. I'm going to walk away. I'll take the internet heat. I think that who I am will stand on its own. Give me the test of time. Like I said, if you saw the video that Sloan did, he covers pop culture, not spiritually, just covers it. The way Justin's been holding himself is very mature. That's the same energy that I'm getting here. It's like, this is about my passion. This has nothing to do, like, it's giving me church and state. Like, that's how it feels. It's like the drama can stay where it belongs. This is about the art. Like, that's the vibe. Yeah. What's hidden? This is like I took a risk and it didn't pay off the way I wanted it to. I think there's also something here about finances. I really do. I do not care what anybody else says. I'm so sure of it because I feel like that's where he started to get railroaded. I don't know if that's going to come out or if you guys already know, but there's something here about like floating alone or being like, oh, I can, like, even if it was something as simple as he did have the money, but they wanted to add to it and then they took over creative control. It's like I got bamboozled is the word I'm hearing. I just want a little more on the Wheel of Fortune, and then I'm going to cut it. Emperor. Yeah, he's worried about just... Yeah, see, he's like, I think the public will see me for who I am. I think, yeah, because I keep being drawn to how in his interviews he's really passionate about noticing domestic violence and men being more aware and looking and self-reflective, whereas apparently every time Blake does an interview, she talks about clothes and being strong, and it's like you're not getting the point, which is why I thought the movie was a rom-com. So, you know, I think he's like... It's giving me like my energy speaks for itself. And I kind of love that for him. Yeah, I think he also knows that people are going to see that he's not problematic because of how he's behaving. I think this is just going to make him more determined to create something else. He might have even walked away by being the bigger person. He might have walked away with new contacts because Nine of Pentacles is relationships. And it's like... I have the endurance to keep going. I'll create something new. This friction isn't what's going to stop me from growing. And I feel like he did. Yeah, because I'm hearing the song, I get by with a little help from my friends. So I do think that it's not the entire cast is just done with him. I think it's way more complicated. And if you're going to have to be against someone like Blake and Ryan, that's dangerous. You know what I mean? If you're in the industry and you want to grow. And so I think the cast followed and Justin took the high route, you know? Sometimes it's shitty, but that's... People that care about the craft don't get very far in this industry, unfortunately. I want to pull, like, one more because of that relationship card, but then I'm going to cut it. King of Wands reverse. Wait, hold up. Why? Yeah, this is his beef with Blake. Yeah, it's like, I got to let it go. I don't care. Yeah. Defeat. I think he feels completely defeated. It's like how it's, you know what it's reminding me of? I know I get predominantly females on here. You know when you've just fucking tried everything with that guy, and hey, if you're a man or if you're that, whatever, make it fit if you've been there. But you know when you've just tried everything to make it work, you've tried to understand them, you've looked at this left, right, up, down. You're like, I am trying to meet you where you're at. You're speaking a whole totally different language and you are dedicated to misunderstanding me, and eventually you just have to be like, I give up. I feel like that's where he hit. I think it was just like, I'm doing everything I can. I got this PR crisis team. Like, I'm trying to find a way to make it work, but I feel like it was just ego versus ego. And then something to do with Ryan's ego involved in it as well. And I feel like the cast just, you know what's funny? Every time I tap on the cast, it's a little bit of like, are you kidding me? But then also I saw like that meme where it's like popping and eating and popcorn and watching. It's like, the movie wasn't even the excitement part. It was watching all the drama for the cast. Like, what's not seen? Yeah, this is like, you guys don't see all the energy that I put into this, all the hard work that I put into this. The public eye's not seeing. And notice how the man's screaming and he's like wrongfully prosecuted kind of vibe in this picture. We don't have the story right. Absolutely not. Sorry. All legend for entertainment purposes, only zero facts here, but I feel like Blake and Ryan bulldozed him, and I think there was something about sexual tension and friction that pissed off Ryan, and money, and just so much drama. But let's look at that back deck with the Two of Cups. Holy twos. You know what? I really do feel like there was some sort of chemistry or friction or something. Because look at how, this kind of reminds me of like, you know, like when you're not supposed to kiss, you get really, really close and then it's like, oh, we shouldn't. But like there's so much chemistry. Like notice how they're so close, but they're not. It's kind of giving me that vibe. And then notice how this girl is like refusing to look. I'm telling you, there was some sort of chemistry here and either Blake got triggered or Ryan got aggressive or something. There was some chemistry. There was chemistry that pissed Ryan off for sure. But I think maybe like Ryan got pissed, flipped out at Blake, and then Blake got upset at Justin because it's like, oh, how dare you, now you're fucking up my marriage, when in reality it's like, but girl, like you were just as hot and bothered as he was. Like there's just, the math ain't mathing, like literally the clown card on the back of the deck. We're not getting this right. We're not. Two of Pentacles is an exchange. But with that Fool card on it, I'm telling you, it's like, and this is kind of giving me like what I did for money. Because Two of Pentacles is an exchange, it's money, right? And look, there's a Fool. And we're talking about from Justin's perspective. This is like sleeping with the bad guy. And then I'm telling you that I guess I could re-pull, but I really just don't see a point. Yeah, this is like I'm trying to be the bigger person. I had a message to spread with this guy, look. And then Five of Swords, I don't want to fight no more. Knight of Wands, about something that I'm passionate about. Why deal with the heartbreak? It's easier to just walk away from all the drama and shit. I don't want to deal with the egos. Yeah. Eight of Swords in reverse is a victim of circumstances. Page of Wands, passion project, but it's not coming off the ground. Why? An attractive woman who's bound to family issues. I'm telling you, we don't have the story right. I'm sorry. I said what I said. All alleged and for entertainment purposes only. So if you guys want to book a private reading with me, thekarmicdf.com in the description box below. Look at this. I'm even having trouble pulling up this deck. I'm telling you, there's more mess than we know about. There's shit that I don't think will ever come out. I think there was some sort of like sexual chemistry between the two that Blake projected onto Justin, but I think it had something to do with Ryan getting triggered. So either like Ryan yelled at Blake or Blake knew Ryan would yell, so then she projected and called Justin the bad guy. It's like, you know what I'm hearing in my mind's ear? We'll just call it that. You know how when you point one finger, three point back at you? That's Blake. That's the cast. That's Justin. That's all of them. I'm not buying this story, but I am more than open to being wrong. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you guys buy this story? Do you guys think that Blake is innocent and that Justin is, you know, this misogynist asshole that wants to do a domestic violence video because he doesn't care about women? Okay, sure. As always, you guys can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, The Karmic DF, everywhere. Links are in the description box below. My website, the decks that I use, except for, unfortunately, this one, which again, where is it? I think it's Red Fairy Tarot. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it here, besties. I hope that you have a wonderful afternoon, morning, evening, and I will see you guys in my next video. Stay blessed, stay positive, and thank you for watching.